If we do not get out of it, this country will collapse. It is a fact. It is actually a fact. Because corruption distorts everything about the nation. It distorts the economy, it distorts the security, it distorts the livelihood, education, health, everything. Because you see, the few individuals who have access to the public resources then take those resources for themselves. The rest of us are left with nothing. And that is what will lead to the collapse of the nation.
Right.
And so there is no way we can say that we let this thing go on. It will totally mess up our country. So what can we do about it? One is that something that we're already doing at ESCC, but we need to actually enhance in light of what we are hearing here, is public education. We need to help members of the public to realize the impact or the consequences of corruption, so that we do not associate corruption with progress, so that when I have stolen public resources and then I'm living a lavish life, then people consider that as progress, that I'm doing very well. That's how Kenyans say, so-and-so is doing very well. Yet, the money that I'm using to do very well is money that would have supplied medicine to their hospitals, money that would have repaired roads, money that would have done all kinds of development projects. So we need to educate our people so that they understand the actual impact of corruption in the nation.
And you know, you're saying that at a time that AfriCorp has released a report. I don't know if you've been able to interact with a bit of the excerpts, and they are talking about how it has become endemic. They're even pointing out that the reporting has reduced by 50%. That people used to report more than 11,000, now they're reporting just over 5,000 cases every other year. But even as you follow through the processing of that by the ACC, you end up with a number that is less than 100 in terms of cases that have been pursued to the point of even recommendations to the ODPP. What is happening? Why is ESCC not able to build that trust in the people, even by their performance?
Several factors that really make it difficult. One of them is, let me say, one of the things that impact that kind of response is lack of information. Because partly not everything that we do gets reported. And not every success that we make gets reported. So when people do not hear or do not see what is actually happening, they think nothing is happening.
Actually, AfriCorp is quoting your own report, ESCC report itself.
Yes, but it is now that report, how many of Kenyans read it?
I am saying
yes,
that ESCC reports are showing there's a drop in the number of cases that Kenyans are reporting.
That's what I'm saying.
And those that get reported,
yes,
the follow through to an extent of prosecution is very low.
Yes, so I was giving first the drop.
Yeah.
The reason for, then I'll come to the issue of follow through.
Okay.
Why it is lower. The reporting, when people do not see, in their view, nothing is happening, then people get discouraged, perhaps to report. Secondly, of course, just like the people who have said that they will get engaged, and some say, I will ignore, that takes another chunk of people.
Right.
Now, when we come to the whole issue of pursuing cases to their logical conclusion, the whole process of following a case from beginning to the end takes a whole process that is very long.
Right.
That requires personnel, that requires resources, requires finances, and so on. And you have heard us say this many times, that ESCC is not adequately empowered, as it were, in terms of resources to be able to do everything that we need to do. Our established